Good morning, sixth grade. So this video is for Monday, May 11th. It is our 7th week of virtual learning. So we've got like 3.5 more weeks left of school. You guys should totally have this stuff down by now. So you guys have 4 assignments for me to do this week on Pearson, 1 per day. So Friday, that means just finish the work that you didn't do for the rest of the week. So Friday is going to be a late day. So I'm going to quickly share my screen so I can show you guys. So I didn't move the folder over yet into the classes, but I'll do that in a little bit. So right now in your folder, you have the PowerPoint that I'm going to go over today. So there's 2 PowerPoints that look very similar. Both of the names are very similar. Water cycle PowerPoint presentation and then water cycle PowerPoint. The one that I'm going to do today is going to be water cycle PowerPoint presentation. And then you have 2 Crash Course Kids videos to watch this week and 1 Brain Pop video to watch this week, which are listed on your schedule, which I made more colorful. I got bored playing with the computer. So your standard this week, I don't have it listed on there. Not that you guys care what the numbers are, but it's SC6 E7.2. E stands for Earth Science. We're still in Earth Science. We're going to be in Earth Science all the way until the last day of school. So you're going to investigate and apply how the cycling of water between the atmosphere and the hydrosphere has an effect on weather patterns and the climate. So basically, you're going to tell me you need to know about the water cycle and how the water cycle affects the weather and the climate. So for today, you're going to watch my instructional video. You're going to do this assignment on Pearson, and then you're going to watch the video on Pearson, or you can watch the video first on Pearson. So I'm going to hop over to Pearson. The interactive activity that you're going to do is ways that the water moves. It has 6 slides, so 1, 2 questions so far, 3 questions, 4 questions, 5 questions, 6 questions. So 1 question per slide. If you guys noticed on here, it says join me on Zoom and we will complete your assignments together. We will do Nearpod on Friday during Zoom. If we finish your assignments, then we will do quizzes. So on Friday, I specifically said that we were going to do Nearpod because we don't have any assignments on Friday to complete because you only have 4 assignments. But if you guys come on Zoom with me Monday through Thursday, we will do your assignments. Friday, we're going to do Nearpod just to see what you guys learned about the water cycle, and then quizzes. So I'm going to stop sharing and go back to my my PowerPoint. So I think that's the PowerPoint that I'm going to do. Hopefully, yeah, this is it. Okay, so this PowerPoint actually has a video at the end of it. Hold on. My computer wants to restart itself. I'm hitting pause. Okay, I'm back. That would have really not have been good if the computer decided to restart itself in the middle. Okay, so this video, it's a video on YouTube about the water cycle. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I highly suggest that you do watch it. I'm going to start this PowerPoint. Okay, so the water cycle. So the essential question is, where does our rainwater go? I clearly did not make this because I am too lazy to put all of those transitions into the PowerPoints. So water cycle. The water cycle is the continuous process by which water moves through the living and non-living parts of the environment. The water cycle moves, in the water cycle, water moves from bodies of water, land, and living things on Earth's surface to the atmosphere and back to Earth's surface. So here's a picture of the water cycle. It's showing how it goes through. So like it's a cycle, it's a circle. So like you could say that it starts up in the sky in the atmosphere, and then it brings down the rain, and then it goes into the land, and then it goes back up. Or you could say that it starts at the ocean, and it evaporates, and then the condensation with the clouds. And but these are all the different basically all the different vocabulary words that are really important for you guys to know, like groundwater flow, groundwater storage. Just I don't see runoff water. Runoff is another one that's important too. And it's important to know that all this stuff is important to the that the atmosphere also affects it, and it affects the weather too. So parts of the water cycle. The water cycle occurs through evaporation, transpiration, condensation, and precipitation, and runoff or collection water. So evaporation. Water moves continuously through the water cycle. Water flows, a water molecule floating at the surface of the ocean will be heated by the sun. Soon the water molecule will have absorbed enough energy from the sun to change state. This water molecule will turn from a liquid into a vapor or gas through the process of evaporation. Large amounts of water evaporate constantly from the surface of the oceans and large lakes. Transpiration. Large amounts of water is given off by plants. Plants draw in water from the soil through their roots. Eventually, the water is given off through the leaves as water vapor in the process called transpiration. So this is showing you the process of transpiration, where the water is absorbed by the roots. The water travels through the plant, and then water evaporates from the leaf to the surface. Condensation. Once a water molecule enters the atmosphere, warm air carries a water molecule higher into the atmosphere and it cools off. Cold air holds less water vapor than warm air. Some of the water vapor cools and condenses into liquid water. Condensed droplets of water clump together around tiny dust particles in the air to form clouds. Precipitation. So if you look at this picture, that picture is actually showing you that it's snow. Snow is a solid form of precipitation, like hail. So there's different types of precipitation. It's not just rain. And funny story, my mom didn't know that snow was precipitation like a few years ago. So weird. I didn't understand why she didn't get that. Anyways, as more water vapor condenses, the water droplets in the cloud grow larger and larger. Eventually the drops become so heavy they fall back to earth. Water that falls to earth as rain, snow, hail, or sleet is called precipitation. Hold on. Okay, so that pause was because my nose was itchy and I needed to sneeze. So going back to your PowerPoints. Okay, runoff collection water. Some of the water runoffs of the surface of the land. Some of the water runs off the surface of the land into rivers and lakes. From there, it may eventually evaporate or flow back into the ocean. Some water trickles down into the ground and forms groundwater. Groundwater may move underground until it reaches a river or a lake or an ocean. Once groundwater reaches the surface, it will evaporate and continue through the cycle again. And that's it. So I would like for you guys to watch this video. You can to watch it from the PowerPoint. You can actually play the PowerPoint itself the way I have it set up, because it's going to open the video for me. Or if you don't click it to be in slideshow view or power like presentation view, you would hit Control, the CTRL button, and hold it down, and then click the mouse on top of the link, and the link will come up. Or you just copy and paste the link into the bar. Okay, guys. So I'll see you guys on Zoom at 11 o'clock, and we'll get your assignment done. Okay, bye, guys.